Hello, my name is Gianna, and today I'll be talking about Recovered Memories of Child Abuse by Oliver Dodier and Lawrence Patius. This is talking about child abuse that might be triggering for some, so I just wanted to give a little warning at the beginning in case this presentation is not fitted for you. Alright, some terminology. So recovered memories, those are memories that were previously forgotten but later returned due to some sort of stimuli. Reinterpreted memories, they were always remembered, but their meaning kind of evolves as you gain more information. Repressed memories, those have been from traumatic events that got put to the back of the head, so they're inaccessible. And then continuous memories, those are abuse memories that have always been remembered. So there was a 1990 study exploring if trauma can be totally blocked out and later recovered, and if so, are those memories reliable? So this current study investigates the phenomenon of recovered memories of childhood abuse outside of therapeutic context, which then sheds light on their authenticity and factors influencing their emergence. The importance of the topic, this can be really useful for legal proceedings and therapeutic practices, and it also raises awareness about cues and stimuli triggering memory. As for the study design, participants were recruited via social media platforms, specifically Twitter and Facebook, to attract a diverse demographic. This strategy enhanced visibility and accessibility, allowing a wider participation from different regions. In France, the survey included initial questions assessing childhood abuse memory recovery, and then followed by questions where participants detailed the type of abuse, age, recall, etc. So looking at the sample characteristics, there were 3,346 participants. The mean age was 34.3 years. A majority were female. Education levels were measured, but race and income were not. And we can see that master's degree had the highest percentage. So the main findings, we found that out of the over 3,000 participants, 905 had a memory of abuse, and of the 905, only 23% reported a period of amnesia, so completely forgetting that memory. The mean age where abuse began was 6.8 years, and the mean age for memory recovery was 22.3 years. And then specifically looking within the 905 participants that reported abuse memories, the district never knew until recall cases, so the actual recovered memories was only 2.5%. And then looking at that 2.5% where they were recovered, 90% of those cases were outside of therapy. Further looking into that 90%, we saw that media and discussions kind of took the largest percentage of influence. So that means that someone looking at media regarding child abuse, as well as having discussions about child abuse, triggered the recall of that memory of an instance from when they were younger. The moment of recall, that is more specific. That's like that participant realized that memory popped up right as they were doing something, not later, a few days, a week, or a month down. And so we see that media and discussion also took the majority for influence on that as well. So interpreting the results, we can see that there's a complex relationship between knowledge and memory interpretation, and these findings demonstrate how recovered memories can significantly reshape our understanding of childhood trauma and the factors influencing memory recovery. We also see the results challenge the notion that recovered memories are rare, suggesting that many represent reinterpretations of continuous memories rather than entirely new recollections, which was represented by the 2.5%. So for some strengths, the large sample size increased the study's credibility. There were over 3,000 participants, so we know that we have a little bit more trust with the results that come in. There was also a systematic approach between distinguishing the different types of memories from each other, so that could help with clarity for the participants that were taking the survey. Some weaknesses, the reliance on social media for recruitment, that could skew the demographics towards being young and tech-savvy people and kind of ignoring older populations or people that don't use the internet as often. and then participants reported the data independently. This can just cause room for error with misinterpreting the question, not or being confused about the question, and not fully understanding the definitions of the different types of memory. So this was my analysis on this article, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.